Okay, welcome to the NFL Miami at Los Angeles Ram post game. Just just watched the onside kick attempt by the Los Angeles Rams, and it just didn't work out. It was unsuccessful. So a couple of kneel downs, and the game is over for Los Angeles. It's Miami is going to be, looks like, 38 seconds. Los Angeles got two timeouts. Are they going to even burn that timeout? There's no point. Yeah, there's just no point. Okay, so this game is officially over in 25 seconds. Oh, okay. Standing up behind the microphone is Coach Coyote. That's the Coach Coyote. And, he's saying like this. Uh, it's not the score is not as close as it seems. I mean, Miami just had this game all the time was just running out. Now, Miami's going to have his third win of the season, and so now Los Angeles is going to go to 4-5, and well, at 5-4, they would have been in a really good position to get the NFC West division title, but with this loss, it's going to be really tough now. Sometimes one loss in the NFL means so much. Okay, so I'm just looking at the TV screen now. I'm waiting for the highlights to show up, and they're showing some highlights now. Where Tua Tagovailoa, nice pass to Waddle. Waddle was hard to take down, and then the diving touchdown. It was just an end around play. Ended up being a touchdown, and then some of the things that happened, like Stafford's throws were kind of Sometimes Stafford was just, I don't know, it was just weird. Now, they're showing the interception, and you think that would have helped. And oh my gosh, and the Tua Tagovailoa almost, he gets kneed in the head. A miscue. They're showing the miscue with the snap, and that's just and then the insane handoff to attempt that. Just everything, and the bad tackling by, now they're showing the one play with the bad tackling by Los Angeles. I mean, it was weird how Coach, I was saying that, like, I was feeling that Los Angeles was probably going to win this game, but then, okay, you're off. I'm off by 8 points. They lost, but were they really in the game? I don't know. It's kind of tough. They were in it, phased in and phased out of the game. They tried unnecessary penalties. Didn't help. There's so many factors. It's just an overall, like it's going to be like I mean, Coach, the, the game recap, the it could be Wednesday morning, maybe Wednesday morning. They're going to have the video, uh, game recap Wednesday morning. Just like there was some really good moments for Los Angeles, and then there was just these unusual like throws from. Showing the onside kick, which pretty well sealed it for the win for Miami. It was just some really bad throws, penalties that were weird. It's just weird. It was just like, it's just the weirdest penalties, like the 15 yards for the running into the kicker. It's a huge missed opportunity for Los Angeles to get in the real, as they call it, the thick of things for NFC West title. At 4, it would have been 5-4 instead. Now they're 4-5. And let's see if I'm correct on that. Okay. Well, let's see if I'll check to see if I'm on, and just and let's see. Let's go. I'm just gonna go NFL standings and go from there. I'll be real quick. I'm a little under. Just that expression. I'm a little under the weather right now, and I'm just hanging in there. And okay, look at the standings here, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's just. Well, I'm gonna take a quick look now. Hopefully, it's updated. It's taking a while for it to load in. The standings. What's going on? How come it's not in there? Why isn't it in there? Let's get some refresh on that and see what happens. Buffalo Bills. How did that happen? I didn't press Buffalo Bills. I went standings. I wanted standings, like the current Buffalo Bills. I don't even know how that came to be. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, they're showing it on the screen now. Okay, the Rams at 4-5. Yeah, see, a 5-4, they could have kept pace. I mean, Arizona. Seattle at 4-5. It's gonna be tough. I mean, it's like they don't really want to go for that wild card thing, but and it's like the Cardinals lead at 6-4. It's never expected this to happen. But then now we look. Now look at the Miami Dolphins, and it's 3-6, and now they still got 8-2, 10. So with Buffalo, it's 7 games remaining. Okay, now Buffalo only needs to mathematically win only 3 more games, and they got the title outright. Because they're 4-6, which makes it 10, and they can get another set. Actually, okay, I have to correct it. I have to correct that error, Coach. Okay, the Dolphins are at 4-6, which makes it 10, and they got 6 more games after that. 7 more, because it's a 17-game schedule. And that really threw me off. I keep thinking 16-game schedule. It's not a 16-game schedule. It's now a 17-game schedule. So they could be with 4-6, 11-6 if they don't lose any game. So Buffalo has to win. They can win 3 more if they include the game with Miami. And Buffalo with the double win over Miami, if because of the previous win, and if they win another matchup, they will win the AFC East. But that would be a real breakdown, and it's I understand, we understand, it's it's but you got the Jets at 3-7. So like the best they could do is 10-7. They have to win the next 7 games. New York Jets would have to win the next 7 games, and Buffalo would have to lose a lot, a lot of games for their. And then Miami would have to lose more than be under 10 games, like a 9-8 season. So if the Miami ends up at 9-8, the Jets' best scenario would have to be at this moment is to win all 7, and the Buffalo would have to be a complete meltdown, like an insane meltdown. And they're showing it again in the India Hunt thing with Indianapolis is mathematically in the hunt. Cincinnati is in the hunt, but they're a good one for being in the hunt. No, Miami 3-6. Wait, I thought they were 4 and they only play. So they must have had a week off already because everybody's at 10 games, and this will be 11th coming up. Except for them, the Los Angeles Chargers are still at 9 and 79. Pittsburgh, and okay. So there's still a few teams left to have it by. Oh, I'm just under the weather. This is like a show in itself of who can who can make the postseason, but trying to figure out a way for Miami. I mean, it's going to be tough, but for Miami to make it to the postseason, okay, winning the AFC East is going to be that's what that one's going to be really tough. Okay, just an interruption on this one, Coach. Thursday night, Washington Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's just that's such an important game for both teams. I am really under the weather. I better just end this quick and just I'm not. This is not a good idea. I'll check to see if I'm actually on. So, I'm gonna go like this and go on YouTube, and I'm just gonna check to see if I'm on, and then that's it for me. That's gonna be adios. Okay. It looks like I'm on. Or do I hear myself yet? Yeah, I heard myself on now. Okay, so on the television, they're done with the highlights of the football, and they're switching gears to NHL hockey, and I just don't have it. It's a different world where I find energy in talking about this, Coach. Where even though I'm down on my energy level, I get a little bit of energy talking about like the channel and what happened with me and why I just like if I look at my videos And the first one was the what this was all about. What is this channel all about? Was my first video. You have to start. If you when you start a video, YouTube. And Coach, we're at the 355 video mark. So at Sports News Review, this is going to be 356 then. The 356 video they're going to count. Live streams count as the same as a video. Oh, isn't that awesome? So that's I remember when I bought the Coach when I bought that first board, and I remember putting I was gonna I thought it was gonna do all these live streams and just talk sports and that, and then I didn't. And then I just realized that I don't have the interest, and it's hard to do a sports news review channel when you really all you like is in life. Me, I'm saying for myself, all I really like is NFL, and I like to watch the CFL, and I like to watch the college, and then just did World Sports News. Is there any concept to and I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just this. It's just the strangest things, and they're showing highlights of a hockey game, and um, I'm just not interested like I used to be. I just have no interest in it. I don't know what happened. I'd rather watch netball than the hockey game, and I know people that would. If I said that, first of all, I know a lot of people that would say netball. What's that? Hey, what the hell you got? Oh, and then if you get them to look up the netball, oh, that's it. That's it. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's just like, but coach. I know coach is saying to me nowadays, like, just stay away from people like that if they bother you. And I'm like, coach, you're correct. I'm, I'm talking. I'd rather be talking to stuffed toys than some humans in this world we live in now. I just, there's just the downers, downers. I mean, Coach Coyote is all about the football. He loves football, but Coach Coyote doesn't sneer at other sports, look down at other sports. He just he's too busy just being Coach Coyote, and you know, I get saying this, with the Ernie and I don't know why this is morphing into all this talk all the time, Coach. I gotta. I gotta make this the last time I do this. I interrupt your program, Coach, to do this. And I don't know what happened. And well, let's just say that I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. I'll have the Tuesday energy to do the script for World Sports News to Ernie. And the coach is like, "Yeah, so you're feeling better now." I go, "Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling better now. Just talking about it, and just I don't know. I don't know what I do with our coach." And our CEO B Bunny has really been helping me to just like say, focus on what you feel like doing and just keep doing it. And you sit and B Buddy said, when you hired me on Christmas Day of 2023, well, I pointed it. Is it hired or did I point? How does that work? I think I pointed it. You'd have to point. You point the CEO, and everybody agrees. Coach Coyote had a vote. Sylvester had a vote. The Munchie brothers had a vote. All three Munchie brothers had a vote. Felix had a vote. And even the red donkey, the Christmas donkey, had a vote. And, and it was unanimous. And anyone else that was at that board meeting, the Sports News Review board meeting, we all unanimously voted for B Bunny to be the Sports News Review CEO. So, like I say, man, and CEO B Bunny helped me really get through the day. When you're under the weather and you try to just try to get through the day and 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 then it's like what do you have what ideas do you have? I am really under the weather right now. I'm really having trouble. Just it's not just exhaustion. I'm just not feeling the greatest. And I love making up this scenario to now I'm talking just to myself and like on record this. I just love making up this scenario that someone like a stuffed toy uh, made me feel good today by talking with me, talking it out and you know going on, moving still to not give up what I've wanted to do with Sports News Review. And like I said, I came up with the idea for the already like for the NFL off season with Coach Coyote, and B Bunny was like, "You happy with the idea?" He's like, "Yeah, like who you got in mind?" I was like, "Oh, I said like ask Coach Coyote," and Coach Coyote was like, "Yeah, I mean, we can even pretend that he's." I gotta find a nice background where with the desert, and that way I could pretend that Coach Coyote, Coach Coyote, Coach Coyote is in New Mexico. I was gonna say Arizona one time. I kind of like New Mexico for some reason. It's more secluded and yeah, it's kind of funny that one. That one's kind of fun. I could have just picked either or Arizona or New Mexico, but uh, apparently the Coach Coyote, the, the real cartoon, is supposed to be at the Grand Canyon. I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't care. I said, you know what, Coach is retiring at his own compound. The coach's compound in New Mexico. This is dream world I'm making up, and I don't know. And now I know the coach is now looking at the monitor and saying to me, just respect the process that there's a induction ceremony for NHL Hall of It's not NHL Hall of Fame, it's Hockey Hall of Fame. And I don't have. I don't. I just. I don't know. I'm looking at the Hall of Fame thing and everything. I, I've seen. I don't seem to really care anymore. I don't know what happened to me. I'm looking at. I know it's an NFL post game, and here I am talking to. Well, it's on the screen itself, and like when I was the coach, beginning of the channel, like the start of the channel, I thought by now, like right now, I would have like NFL game, uh, Monday Night Football game, and then put like NHL, like on the bigger boards, the bigger boards, NHL, Hockey Hall of Fame, and I would have. I just, I don't know. I just, I don't care. I'd rather, I don't have it. I'm not. It's just, I'm, I'm talking about a person that used to watch hockey. You know, I mean, but the only passion I have left for hockey is wait till the spring of 2025. If the Toronto Maple Leafs are in the playoffs and going to the Stanley, like if they're in going the Stanley, like they're going to be in the playoffs by the looks of things. I, I'll start live streaming games if they're in the Stanley Cup final. Yeah, it's not like it's because it's a Canadian team. I don't. There's a lot of Canadian teams in the NHL, and I don't. I just only the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's because it's the your geographical area you're in life. Could the people are excited, to. I don't know, it's just like the people that are excited in your geographical area that let's just say if it's in a Canadian city for NHL, a National Hockey League, if you're in the Vancouver area and the Vancouver Canucks are in the Stanley Cup Finals, there, there's interest in the local area of the Vancouver and surrounding area, and here I'm like, yeah, it's nice, it's nice. Could be the same for the going down to Calgary. It's like it's nice, okay, it's nice. And Edmonton is like, well, it's kind of really nice because you got your story with what could be one of the greatest players of hockey. Um, if well, he could be almost like if Connor McDavid wins more Stanley Cups somehow, if he it's not going to be with Edmonton. It's going to be another team. It's not going to be if he has if he wins one cup with Edmonton and has a dynasty with other teams, there's there might be the talk that he might be the best hockey player of all time. Well, and we can't. Gordie Howe does not. No one is better than Gordie Howe, just because it's just the way it is. You can't. I'm not gonna. You can't compare the eras and this and that. But you know, but when it gets to the Wayne Gretzky's, it's more the modern era, and the Gordie Howe's is like a really, really different era, and it was harder. It was only 6 teams at the time, and and, and what of course, what Gordie Howe did for trying to get hockey, Mr. Hockey, So okay, so I don't know. I mean, this is just the most insanity of an NFL post game show morphing into what happened to my viewing, sports viewing, and well, I just for me, coach, it's like this. I throw the guide on, and you're gonna get constant like hockey, hockey, hockey. Gotta see it, and I just don't care. Well, there's not that many games on tonight, but if there was like a regular, there's some, a lot of stations of hockey, 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 and then there's one I don't catch the channel. I'm looking for it now, and sometimes they'll have, let's see, uh, game TV. It's kind of weird because game TV is probably supposed to be like mostly video games, and we got game TV is not what it is anymore. The Butler, and uh, it's just what it is now. The Captive. I don't know what happened to that station. Tattletales. Name that tune. Family Feud. Price. This is game television. I guess it was never meant to be. I guess I'm. Why am I thinking it's the video game television? I'm not sure. Maybe I could be incorrect on that because there's another one that's called Game Show. And there's this, it's just the way it goes. Things just change. Um, but they show like odd sports on that Game TV, and I don't catch that. And I could watch the odd sport here and there. Oh yeah, forgot about that odd sport review, coach, on my World Sports News with Ernie. And, and then I'm just trying to see if there's other sporting shorts, sporting shorts. And I'm just looking and looking, and okay, let's see. There. Oh my gosh, there's a college football. But I don't catch the NFL Network anymore. You know, I, it was just I got there. There's game TV. Oh, maybe it's why is it now up? Something's weird. World Chase Tag. I can't watch this. Is this right now? No, I don't. I don't subscribe. The international competition for competitive parkour pits 2 players against each other in a standard game of tag. I can't. I'm not subscribed to this channel, and uh, if it's just it's just the way it is. I'd rather watch this instead. I'd like to watch the college football if I could, but the college basketball. I just I don't know what happened with college basketball. I'm not. There was a time in the 70s and 80s, and I can't remember what year I just said, I don't feel like watching college basketball anymore. It just happened. Everything just. I watched every sport you could think of, but football was always numero uno. And just because football, the only reason why I even know other sports is because NFL football, when I was very young, was only on Sunday afternoons, and the Monday Night Football game came in 1970, 72, 70. I can't remember, I can't remember what year exactly offhand without looking it all up. But Monday Night Football first season, I was very, very young at the time. I can remember the first times with it. And of course, Coach used to remember watching Monday Night Football and started at 9 p.m. And that's part of our thing with the off season of our thing. Remember, 12-minute quarters to get rid of, take 12 minutes off the clock, and end a game that starts at 8:15 should end by average quarter to 11. And then that's even given 15 minutes for a post game before the 11 o'clock hour. And like, I feel like the world of people watching news, you can watch news anytime you want. I don't watch news at all. I have like 0.0, and I mean a big zero with a huge decimal beside it to make sure someone sees it. Point zero. Not even the slightest chance at all. 0.0 to the infinity, whatever, of watching regular news. No interest. And I don't bring it up at all with anyone. I don't care about what's happening around the world because I'm only one person. This is a sports news review channel. And if I want to talk news, that's a different channel in itself. And be ready for, like, just you have opinions. Everybody has I don't want to get into it. I just don't. I don't. I don't know. I feel like, Coach. I feel like people are just like, they come up to me with news. I feel like there's zombies. Me, get away from me! Ah! I don't want to hear anything. I don't. I'm not cold. I'm not callous. But I'm not cold or callous. But I, I just, if someone has an opinion, it's like, I could just say, well, I kind of like this. They're gonna try to spend hours like it's a cult, the news cult. Like, I must abide to their reviews. I must. I don't even know what I'm saying because I just don't care anymore. And yeah, I'm just glad to be in this world of the sports news review, and that's it. And it's kind of good that I don't have people, like, there's nobody except that one doesn't count, Coach, and it feels so good. I don't. I get to just say things on my own live stream here, and And I was like, no one is gonna stick around this long to listen. 40 minutes in, 40-minute mark of this post game. I I dare anyone to go listen. I mean, what are you gonna get out of it? Like like if it's a non-sports related comment, I'm going to delete the comment and block that channel from ever commenting again. I don't want to hear anything that's non-sports related. It's got to be sports related. I'll just do my Q&A right now. But it's like asking me about NFL. It's like, yeah, I have a lot of opinions, and I can comment back as long as it's NFL and cordial. You want to ask me about anything else, or other world sports news, like what happens on world sports? Like if someone comments on the world sports news with Ernie program, I'm like, sure, as long as it's not negative comments, disparaging negative comments get uh, blocked, and uh, they get blocked, and usually it's going to be I think it's called a burner account. I'll block their burner account from ever commenting and live stream. Scare the heebie-jeebies out of me. Someone comments on the live stream and it's weird comments. Block, block, block. That's it. It's this is like it should. I'm gonna say that YouTube would be on my side on this one. I said it. It's called Sports News Review. And it's what I have an opinion on sports. Sports. No opinions on soccer at all. Once again, soccer only. No, the coach has no soccer lately because Toronto FC is not in it right now. So, just I mean, there's probably some championship. I might watch the championship game for the MLS, and probably just in passing might mention it on. Maybe I'll mention in passing on World Sports News with Ernie that the MLS has a championship and the blank blank team won. That's it. That's it. That's it. And that's it. That's all. That's final. And on World Sports News with Ernie, the only time I'll mention the NFL is a special report by you, Coach. It says there's Coach. This is Coach. Now use that as a pic. Oh my gosh! Oh, your picture. Oh, I didn't notice that. It took me a long time to realize that the glare. Okay. Coach, if you just move over a bit here, get your picture. The coach doesn't care about his picture being in the, but I do. I'm a perfectionist, though. Yeah, I'll mention you and World Sports News with Ernie and say, oh, okay, and then the Super Bowl. As I say, in the United States of America, we go to the Super Bowl and we'll have a special report by Coach Coyote, and then you're gonna use your picture and put it over here with Ernie. It's because it's like let's say like you do just a quick report that there was a championship game for the NFL football, and it's the Super Bowl, and who won, And that's it. That's it for World Sports News with Ernie and NFL. And I've said it before over and over and over again. I'm not going to bring up NFL on World Sports News with Ernie other than once a year. The championship. That's it. That's it. The Super Bowl. That's it. Because I do enough NFL coverage and do live streams. I do world sports. I do the NFL news. I try to make picks. I'm up and able to. I couldn't have done it this weekend. I just didn't. I didn't feel like it. I just didn't feel like doing picks this week. Only um, and I'm actually dripping. I'm actually dripping fluid out of my nose here. Oh my gosh! I can't. I can't. I'm just stuffed up, and it's been. I'm stuffed up for this really bad, but it was been okay. So we got Thursday night game. We're gonna have the pregame, postgame Thursday night, and this is gonna be the last time, the last episode of the as I say, like the Aaron, whatever I feel, how I feel about, like, you know, what what programs are on the Sports News Review YouTube channel. Uh, the game was kind of like, I mean, it was a strange football game to watch. It wasn't really. I'd almost be, Coach. I'd be embarrassed if I was a Los Angeles Ram. I'd almost be like, how I'd be like, I don't know. I guess you can't do this. This is, Coach. This is actually post game talk for a while, for once in this program, and finally to getting back to the post game talk. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, the post game talk. Yeah, I mean, just I almost forgot. I just forgot what the heck I was saying, Coach. Pamper. I am tired. I'm drooling. I just, I'm starting to sweat a bit. I just okay. So yeah, I guess it was the. Oh, I remember now, Coach. It was the. Okay, I remember now, Coach. It was talking about, like, as a Los Angeles Ram player. I'm hoping one of those. I'd say like one of those council players that, like, they're on the council of the team, and be like, okay, I don't know about you. I'm not going to speak for myself, but I'm very embarrassed as a team that what the performance of. Let's forget about picking out individuals, and not, like, not saying names, and it's just like, it's just like, it's not about like missed catches, but it's about like the tackling. If I was on defense, like, I would have, hopefully someone should come stand up and say, well, yeah, we looked bad on defense on a couple of plays, but, you know, I mean, you can't have a second stringer or a third stringer that's barely on the head. Not to say not and don't say anything at the meeting. It's something that like the count, like their committee. Here comes Stanford. Okay, let's see. Negative plays at the wrong time, whether it's a turnover or sack, inefficient play on first down, whatever it was. The old we shot ourselves in the foot. Okay. It, you know, Coach Matthew Stafford could do that for his offense. He's not going to say anything bad about the defense, because that's when the defensive captain is turn is to say that. this is different that Matthew Stafford's talking like this on at the podium right now. Wish we had one of those. We should put. It would be crazy to put one of these in front. How would you get that in, Coach? Put the SNR. That would be cool. That would be hilarious. Oh my gosh. It would. I don't. I wonder if it would look like it's a real thing. It would look. Imagine. There's only one microphone. It's got the square with the Los Angeles Rams logo on it. That would be really funny. They put this one right beside there. Oh, so they see it now. There's one microphone. It's a professional, good microphone on that, and yeah, that would be such the cool. What is SNR? Oh, sports news review. All right, this is. Hey, you could have went to your coach and we put the microphone and you could be standing in the. I don't know with that micro. I was just joking. That microphone. And they got more than my microphone, I suppose, or they're pretty. They can. You really don't hear, but you could be at the podium. Not the podium. Sorry, at the meeting and post game and asking the questions. You and then Stafford could point to you, coach, and you go, Coach Coyote, Sports News Review. Oh, okay, that's just fun. Okay, see, now he's talking about execute. Okay, I'm okay. So setting the track for long and negative play, penalty, miscue. He said that already. Tough to play football this way. Yeah, it was. That's pretty well what I was saying. I didn't say it like him. He's a seasoned, polished professional, and you got a huge corporation behind him to media talk, how to talk to the media and project, how to, and of course, years of experience in talking in front of a microphone like that. So, but I kind of like, I say like I was like I kind of like got the idea of it, like I, the miscues as you say, and uh, that's what I was saying earlier too. I'm looking to see if anyone else is at the podium coming up, and I think that's it. Wait, okay, in 2 minutes, the show will start again, and we could do a really good talk about the game, and then when I'm on a when it's on a roll that we're talking about the post game coach, and then I'll just say, okay, it's finally becoming a post game again, and then we'll end the stream because right now I feel just so bad that I just hijacked, as they say, we're took over your show, coach, and started. I took. I took over coach's show here, and it's just not fair to Coach Coyote. To go on about sports news review. I'm gonna have to face B Bunny tomorrow, and he'll go over this live stream with me and say like, you're phased out over here. I could see we even You know, it's not on the same. It's not like the same as Matthew Stafford Wednesday morning is at the meeting. That's what's going to be just. I don't know. Just, you know. Well, Coach, I'm just waiting for them to start the show, restart the show on the cable news network here, and um, oh, I just can't believe my head is stuffed up so bad. Okay, so the show has started again. Okay, so the show started again, and they're introducing each other, and well, there's the post game show. They're saying, "Alrighty, so former tight end of the Seattle Seahawks and brief stint with the Detroit Lions as a co-host, and the show, the beginning of it, and then the here's the I like this. They showed the first highlight with the pass to Waddle. We said it. I've said it a few times. But Waddle was really hard to take down, and then the end around route that got the touchdown, and then I think we did that live. And no, it's all Matthew Stafford. It's just balls were deflected, and um, who was he passing to, anyways? Wait, that's the part that was really strange. When I'm looking at those passes that Matthew, and the Tua Tagovailoa pass there with the interception, and then and of course Tua Tagovailoa getting hit on the side of the head with a shin was okay. The weird, and then we get into the snap that happened with the loss of the and the complete meltdown of the handoff, and then the showing that where the tackling again it was just suspect, and okay, Derek Hill was wide open. No, that was he wasn't really much in the game was a factor, and that's why Tyreek Hill was easy, wide open probably, and and then here comes the show in the fourth quarter, and there was some highlights, and then that pass Matthew Stafford did the end zone. Like, it was just like, what happened? Like, what was that all about? Okay, and then Tua just had to be accurate on a few throws. He really threaded the needles, they say, to get between two defenders. This is in the fourth quarter. It's almost at the end. And then Stafford showed some real flashes. Really, and then it was like, did some good throws. And then it was like, what was that? And then now they're showing the kickoff, the onside kick attempt, and it didn't work out. And it's just sealed it for them, and it's just okay. This is they're saying that I was saying the same thing. That's the division up for grabs, and they just such a blown or missed opportunity to stay in it. And okay, so it's going to be almost an hour. Okay, well, we'll end this at the hour break, Coach. I am. Oh, I hope I'm better for Wednesday, Thursday. I mean Thursday. When Thursday night we'll do the pregame and postgame for Thursday night football. Okay, so just waiting for that 60-minute mark to show up, Coach, and we're gonna end the stream here. Um, Looking at highlights, and highlights. It's been dissected over and over again. And okay, 1 hour. Okay, so we're in this stream, and right now I'm just trying to get the wireless mouse. I need this wireless mouse. Why aren't you working, wireless mouse? All of a sudden, I can't get the. There you are. There you are. There, close. Oh, there you are. Okay. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, there you are, wireless mouse. Okay. Okay, so with all that, for both Coach Coyote and I, we hope to see you Thursday night on the pregame, NFL pregame with Coach Coyote Thursday night, and then followed by the NFL postgame on Thursday night. With that, for both Coach Coyote and I, we're both saying over and out.